my castle that I built in Sims 3. I'm going to see if it'll actually let me record the audio correctly this time. There was an issue with it before. This is Heart Castle, which is a castle I visit in my mind that is a symbolic of my heart and my mind, where I visit my internal realm and the people who form my brain and internal realm, and I built that realm or recreated it in Sims 3 based on how it is when I'm there in my lucid dreams and in meditating and such. So that's what this is coming from, and that's what inspired its creation. And the first thing I'm going to show is the outside of the castle. And the other world, a drawbridge, but I kind of changed it to just be a patio or I redesigned some things, and I think I'll probably redesign it off of how I built it in Sims 3 because there's some changes I make that I actually think I like even better than the original version. There's rose bushes on the side of the deck, and then this area is just for like, um, that area is just for barbecues and such. The chicken coop there, cat crawl space, and water slide. And this area here I'm really proud of. I don't like how the leaves for the fall, because it's fall in Sims 3. I don't like or I mean, the weather and seasons change because of the game mode I have. I don't like how it put that weird texture of it. That wasn't there before, but it's actually a waterfall that I made. And I'm pretty happy because you can't actually make waterfalls in The Sims 3, so I had to finagle it, and I think it actually turned out pretty cool. And this whole area is actually based off of um, like a place that I go to meditate when I'm in my inner world, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out because it's pretty close. This slab of like the coffin at the side of it is actually supposed to be a like marble stone that would be in the middle, or just a stone in the middle for like you would meditate on top of that, or like swim over and then just sit on the stone in the middle. But I think having like a coffin on the outside is kind of cool, and it still works. And so I was originally gonna do a like moat, like an actual moat with like a pond around the castle, but then I changed my mind because I wanted them to be able to swim in it. So I actually did it so that it would be a pool, and so instead of a moat, it's a pool moat, and there's like a pool wrapping around the castle, but not all the way. And then the geysers here were actually supposed to be waterfalls, but again, since you can't really do waterfalls, I just put geysers there. I didn't even try and make those ones look like waterfalls. Those are just geysers. But I'm pretty happy with how the pool moat turned out. And then the inside, there's actually a heart pool as well because it's Heart Castle, so it's sort of symbolic of the heart of the of my realm. But also, since I didn't just make this castle, I also made like a miniature version of my inner realm in Sims 3 to play in. I'm just pretty happy with how it turned out. And that space that I just showed there, that was like a living room kitchen type space. This is Lewis's room here that it's showing with the red car bed. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. And that's the bathroom. It's sort of dark. It's a bit dark, but yeah. And this space is Corvus's bedroom here. It's a lot like pale and pristine, or sort of a clean look. It has the save menu pop up, so I just closed that. Yeah, so it's like the heart of the place, and then I'm turning the lights on so that it's easier to actually view the castle. This is Eli's room here. Eli's actually the person talking right now, but we look different in our headspace forms or inner world forms. And then This is like originally was not going to be Eli's bedroom. It was actually going to be someone else's bedroom, but I just used it for Eli because I didn't end up doing the plan I had initially. This is like a child's room, bunk beds, like a bathtub or a bathroom. And then this is Max's room. It's not exactly like how it is in Headspace, but we tried to make it as close as we could. We actually remodeled some of the things in Headspace to match how we have it in Sims 3 now, how we built it, but some things are going to be a little bit different. This is like a bar or an infernal bar for the castle, like a little bar there. There's a fondue machine next to some gargoyles. I think that's funny. And then this is the main room here, and it's actually modeled to look like kind of like a church, and it's supposed to look kind of like you're walking into a giant castle church or like cathedral in a little bit of some ways. And that's because like how people set like your body is a temple. Well, this is supposed to be taking that literally. Like if my mind and heart was a place, and it is, this is that place. So the center of that place, or my home in that place, like that's the temple part. It's like a temple to myself. So yeah, because like there's like the royal seats for the royalty of the for the court, because we call ourselves the court of consciousness or the court of consciousness system, like the royalty of this land. But I just like remade it in Sims 3 because I thought it'd be fun. Like a piano. Those are like the thrones, and the idea is I would have each person or each altar or headmate sitting on one of these thrones. So it's like a storage space room. It's like the Nectar Rex. And this is inspired by Knights of the Round Table because actually the way that we set up our political structure in our DID system is heavily inspired actually by T.H. White's The Once and Future King series. Um, like unironically, that's how we like kind of structured our political system a bit, or it's semi-inspired. I'll say loosely inspired, because we had to like come up with a political structure since there's so many people in our head, and just for like balance to avoid like civil warring inside ourselves. This is like a living room space here. This is actually Known's tower, but we didn't make a sim for Known yet. I'm not sure if we will make a sim for Known. I think we will, probably. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Another kitchen. There's like three kitchens because there's one in one of the other towers we showed too. But yeah, and this is like a bedroom library area because Known as like a dragon of the Akashic records. And this place is also inspired by a place we went to in our meditations because but it's like kind of an older one or it's been changed. But yeah, like this room specifically is inspired by a room that was in some of our meditation sessions when we'd explore our mind. Yeah, I didn't really like the window, how it looks from the other side, but I did want to have windows that are circular all throughout the castle. This is just another living room. And this bathroom. I actually like how that bathroom looks. It's interesting. It's like a rest area. I'm hoping my mic does not cut out too bad. It was having problems before, but I'm hoping it won't this time. This is like a bathroom, and this is like a gym for the castle, an exercise room. You can do their running and their lifting, pull-ups and stuff. And then this room is probably my least favorite. I actually did redesign it, but I lost my progress for the version that was redesigned, so I might have to redesign it again. It's whatever, it's okay. It's supposed to be like a spa room, like an internal spa room for the castle. I don't even know what that thing is, I just thought it looked cool. There's like the stylist room, or the stylist th thing, and then there's like a shower and a spa thing, and like it's kind of designed after like a dancing room as well, or like if you've been in like a place where they do acting or dancing, they have like mirrors across the walls and then sometimes bars. So there's some dancing bars which I think are from a mod, and then there's the mirrors uh for like the theater feel of it, kind of, or that actors room feel of it. That other room was karaoke. This one is this the small one, and that one's like for chess, playing chess. We actually changed some things in Headspace after making the castle in Sims 3 because we liked some of how we had it in Sims 3. Some of the things we liked better, or we wanted it to be a bit more consistent between what we had in our head versus what we built in Sims 3. This is the most used kitchen. This is like the more homely, nice kitchen. One of the kitchens is modern. One of them is like kind of looks like a 1930s kitchen a little bit, and then that one is like uh just a very like homey kitchen. Got the area for putting their shoes and their coats when they come back, and like the washer room and the bathroom. But yeah, and this is another living room. At some point there might be like cats and dog stuff in that room, but I already have some stuff outside, so there might not be. This is like a baby's room. So there was a child's room, but then there's also like a room for babies. And this is Zan's room. I'm pretty happy with this one too. It has a slight Christmassy feel, but still like it's mostly very naturey, pine, foresty feel, which is good because that's how that's how Zammy is. And then there's like a bathroom. So yeah, that's the other tower. I think overall it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with. I think it probably took a week minimum to make